Hi everybody, welcome and welcome back. My name is Kimiko Sumi, and I'm here to do a tarot spread on why my enemies hate on me and why they're so angry and why they project onto me their problems and their truth onto me and what's really going on with them in their head and their lives. This is a video that's going to be personal for me, but if you want to watch, if anybody wants to watch, feel free to watch. And I hope my enemies are watching, by the way. So if you want to watch this video, please stay tuned. So the first card to describe why my enemy is spiraling at everything that I do and hates me. What do my enemies think of? Because I have a whole lot of them that hate me, even though I try to be a nice person towards them. But the first card that we have here, it says that this is the 10 of Cups, and this is a water sign under Pisces. And it says, everything you plan for has worked out. Belonging, happiness, lasting success, home, feeling blessed, generosity, contentment, family. Okay, so this is in the upright, the 10 of Cups. So basically my enemies are mad because I'm finally getting up after all of the sabotage attempts, all the hard time, the harsh times. I'm finally getting up. I'm still stressed out a lot. I'm still, going through obstacles, and I know that people are still sending me evil spell work regardless, even though I'm not bothering them and I'm just trying to stay in my bubble, okay? So despite all of this negativity that they're sending my way, I'm still being victorious. I'm still coming out on top. And a lot of the things that they thought that I would never get, I'm getting now. Even though at an older age, I'm finally getting up like an adult, and they don't like my stability, okay? And these are people who feel like that they should be able to have power over me. They feel they have a power trip, and these are mostly females, by the way. Some of these niggas jealous too, and some of these men jealous too, okay, mind you, but they not the straight ones, okay? So anyway, the next card that describes, why my enemies hate me and what they're going through and why are they mad. So it's the 7 of Swords, the air sign under Aquarius. So it says, guard against deceit and concealment, dishonesty, betrayal, strategy, tactics, trickery, low self-esteem. Okay, so my enemies, their tactics are not working. They used to could outsmart me. They used to could be smug, and I would actually be intimidated by them. But now it's the reverse. They don't like it. It's an uncomfortable, unfamiliar feeling for them to lose when it comes to me, or in their mind losing in a competition with me, even though I'm not in a competition with them. And they are feeling like they've been betrayed because they feel like that they pushed me away so much that I upgraded, and they feel like that I betrayed them by cutting them off. But really they were too much of a burden on me. It was just a necessary struggle or weight on me that needed to be put down because they were of no service, no value to me, okay? So they're mad because their lies and their, strategic tactics and trickery based off of their low self-esteem and insecurities, it's not working like it used to. That spell work that they were doing, it's not working the same way. Yeah, I am still struggling, but not the way I used to. So it's really, really, really triggering my enemies at this time. So the next card is the Hangman in the reverse. And it says the Hangman, water, Neptune. It says that waiting, sacrifice, hesitation, suspension, recalibration. So these people are sitting around, waiting for me to reach out to them and welcome them back in, but they don't realize that that's never going to happen, unfortunately for them. And I'm only talking about my haters and people who just hate me. These are the people offline, basically, because I don't even know these people really online. Well, some of them are online. Yeah, they are on social media, but I won't reach out to them. That's what they've been looking for, and I will never reach out to them again because I know better, okay? So the next card is to why my enemies are angry, and what about me is triggering them is that it's like the Wheel of Fortune card, and it says the Wheel of Fortune, fire, Jupiter. You have strength and new beginnings. The cycle restarts. Change, chance, fate, happiness, cycles, destiny, luck, karma. Okay. So my luck is changing up. even after almost 40 years of suffering, constant anger, just infuriated resentment, rejection, the wheel of fortune is turning in my favor, and they're not used to this. Once again, I said in my reading previously, they're not used to me being lucky. They're not used to things working out for me. This is an unfamiliar, uncomfortable feeling because they're used to getting the upper hand regardless if they're fair or not. And because I've been so fair, even when people were just not fair to me, I'm getting the wheel of fortune and I deserve it finally. And I'm not being arrogant. I'm being confident about it. I'm not in my ego. I'm not being arrogant. I've done a lot. I've had to sacrifice a lot of things just to get to the level that I'm on, and I'm still not nowhere where I really want to be at, but I'm doing better, okay? And I'm humble about it too. So the next card as to why these people are very angry at me is that it's the Queen of Swords in reverse, and it says that it's the stability, form, foundations, completeness, critical, cruel, overbearing, bitter, deceitful, unreliable, dismissive. So these people are used to gaslighting me, saying just the rudest things. Even when I would try to be nice and welcome them in, they were so used to being controlling and manipulative and overly judgmental about everything I did, overly critical, criticizing the most smallest, minute details about my life, dismissive of my pain, and now they're bitter because I've cut them off and I'm doing better now, finally, even after all this time. So the next card would be, this is the Six of Cups, which is water under the sign of Scorpio. So it says, reach out to others with love and compassion, nostalgia, memories, healing, comfort, steady gain, pleasure, and hardship, okay? Now it says responsibility, harmony, alignment, healing, and empathy. Okay, while I still acknowledge that I've shared a lot of great memories with a lot of these people, I have a lot of nostalgic moments that were very happy with a lot of people. Most of them people, the people that I have the most good memories with, they have been at a distance from me for so long. I don't know where those people are at and stuff. So the good memories, most of those good memories are not spent with people that's in the none of these people that I want out of my life are of no good memories to me, really. So my nostalgia, okay, it's it's nice to look back, but really I don't want to reconnect with none of them. I don't. I'm leaving it as it is, and they're probably mad about it and feeling let down and rejected, but they did that to me most of my life, so I don't have no feelings for them at all. Okay, so the next card is the King of Swords upside down, and this would be energy of the unexpected conflict and strife movement, and it says malicious plotting, obstinate, harsh, severe, ruthless manipulation. So these people know they got bad intentions for me. And they're very frustrated because their plans are not working. They can't set me up. They can't create tragedies and trauma like they used to. They can't get me to fall for the same games and the same circles. I'm getting out of this crop circle, and I'm finally freeing myself on my own. I'm not letting them give me a break. I'm taking my break, and not just a break. I'm taking a permanent vacation in paradise. And you know what? I will be enlightened. That's paradise, enlightenment. Okay. So I've gotten myself out of this, this fog about myself, and I have found myself, or finding myself, finally at almost 40 years old. And this is triggering people, and they don't like it. It's uncomfortable, and they're plotting and schemes that they used to could do on me and have me be naive. That's not working no more because they know I don't trust them anymore. Okay. So the next card, y'all, would be the King of Cups in the upright. So it says King of Cups, Fire, King of Water, Cups. So it says support yourself before you can support others. Subtle, crafty, wisdom, fierce, nature with calm exterior, considerate, balanced, generous. So basically, I'm taking all that energy of being so nice to people that never really deserved it, and I'm putting it on me. I'm not allowing people to gaslight me. I'm not being passive with them anymore. I'm being very much assertive, okay? I walk alone. I don't need somebody else to walk with me. I don't need nobody to hold my hand. I hold my own hand. I go to my prayer. I go to my altar, and I use my chanting and daimoku to center myself. I'm learning to be the master of my mind as opposed to allowing my mind to master me. And it's very intimidating for a lot of people from my past who don't like me and cannot get over on me like they once did, because I'm maturing. Like the mature woman that I am and becoming even more, I'm maturing. I'm not immature. I play, but I'm not immature, okay? There's a difference. So the next card is the Three of Cups, water, Cancer. And this is in the upright. So it says, celebrate your success with those you care about. Support, sharing, celebration, problems, resolution, gladness, bounty, joy, friendship, society. Okay? So I like to share with the World Wide Web, and I like to, reach out to people, even if I don't know it. I don't have to know. I prefer to encourage people that I don't know. I know there are still good people in this world, because it would be pointless for me to be here if that's the case, because I'm one of the ones, when I'm a light worker. That's why I've gone through so many things to help different people get out of things that they're not able to deal with on their own. I've dealt with so many things. I understand so many different struggles and lives and, different people's stories. So I know how to relate to y'all and bring y'all peace, even if it's from a distance. Okay? And real people that actually, because I know it's not a lot of people out here that are for real and really want to do the right thing and are really actually serious about being the right type of person, especially for humanity in this universe. But there are some there are people who actually want to do good in this world, and they probably have been through so much, like me too. But I've been through a whole lot, because I have to be able to heal people who can't deal with the things that I've been able to deal with, and to pull them out of that darkness along with myself, because I'm trying to get out that darkness too. I'm trying to get out of get over the dark night of the soul too in my life. I'm trying to get out of my shadow and just step into me, okay? So the next card would be the Three of Cups, water, Cancer again. So it says, celebrate your success with... oh, no. Hold on. That's the... Oh, forgive me, y'all. Okay, so this is the next card, actually. So it says the world, universe, earth, Saturn. So it says, everything you have worked for is coming together. Accomplishment, success, completion, synthesis, perfection, recognition, mastery. So I'm becoming more disciplined, and I'm becoming more self-assured and confident, and I'm trying to perfect everything, because I know I got a lot of work to work on, but this is really intimidating people. It's really making my enemies, just my enemies, really, not people, but my enemies, people who might be hidden enemies or whatever. This is making them very angry. They can't get me to give up. They can't get me to give up. Even when I feel defeated at times, I still pull myself back together and keep going like an Energizer bunny. And I'm making it happen finally in my life as an adult. The life that I wanted. I've always wanted to be independent. I've always wanted to feel like a fully functioning adult in this lifetime, and I'm finally getting there. I'm finally becoming independent, and I'm finding my own way finally at almost 40 years old. But you know what? It might be delayed, but not denied. Okay. So the next card would be, what is this one? Okay, so it'd be the Four of Swords, Air, Libra, and this is in the downward position. So it says, continuing despite dire stress, laziness, exhaustion, relentlessness, stuck, unwillingness to rest. Okay. Even though I might not feel like doing stuff, and I might be stressed out, and I'm kind of exhausted. I'm not getting the rest like I want to. That's true. But I'm unwilling to sit down for too long. I'm unwilling to just take a break for too long on my own, okay? I still get up because I got to make things happen, okay? I know that I must get up. I got to find the strength to keep getting up regardless. That's the only way to victory. I cannot slack around like I used to. I'm learning to perfect myself. And the laziness that I once had, I'm releasing that version of me that should have never been there. I'm supposed to be a determined, highly vibrant, independent person with plenty of energy. And that's who I'm becoming, even though I'm getting older. And, you know, my body is kind of not as energetic, you know, as it is. But you know what? Motherfucker will drink some coffee, okay, to get her ass up, okay? Because laying in bed all day, that's not an option for me no more. That's not an option. This is crucial for me to get my ass up, okay? Whether I want to or not. So the final card would be, this would be the Queen of Pentacles in a downward position. So it says stability, form, foundations to rest on. So it says undecided, capricious, moody, foolish, suffocating, nagging, materialistic, jealous, okay? So basically, you know, my enemies, they want to perceive me as that. You know, they want me to be seen as jealous and, you know, bitter or whatever. Like, and I am kind of bitter. I do hold resentment. That is true. Some of that is true though. But it's more so them projecting it onto me. Like, I'm so focused on myself. I don't have time to be trying to look at somebody else's stuff and wanting and trying to keep up with what they used to say back in the day, the Joneses. I'm trying to become the Joneses, and I'm focused on becoming the Joneses. And I don't have a lot of time to sit around and really lament on how somebody feel about me. I don't give a damn about what they got to say behind my back. I know they say a lot. They ain't saying it to my face, so I don't care. But some of that does resonate with me, you know. But that's definitely my enemies. They're holding a lot of grudges against me. How dare you get up? How we kick you down? We sabotage you. How dare you get up? Despite what you going through, we didn't sabotage this. How this motherfucker still getting up? But you know what? I'm still here and I'm still climbing to the top. So y'all, that is my reading. And if you did like this reading, please like, comment, subscribe, share my video, hit the notification bell if you like, comment. And you know what, if you want me to do a reading on y'all or something like that, please let me know. Please let me know what you think about my tarot readings, and be honest, and you can give your input. I'm open to constructive criticism and even simple criticism. So please, you know, share your thoughts. Please like, comment, subscribe, share my video, hit the notification bell if you like. And I will see y'all in another video, my lotus flowers. And for my upcoming lotus flowers, no matter who you are, welcome to my channel. And I will see you in another one. Peace. I'm out. Bye-bye.